Hey, don't act like you know me, like you know me, nah, nah. Hello, hello, this is episode 5 of Yappies. It's on my webcam. It is the day of upload. I've really been lagging with the podcast. Like I said, I don't have my camera, like the OG camera. I'll get back onto it, trust me. Fit check. Got this hoodie and the crazy long ass joggers that I made like a while ago. They're actually ripped, but we don't need to talk about that. What the fuck? That was insane. Anyway, I'm sewing. My friend Marcel, please see episode 3 for reference. His jacket, just mending a pocket. I'm going to try make an episode whilst I do it. We'll see how that goes. Just in case, I'm going to record secondary audio on here. On the phone. Yep, okay. Sort of sinking. Okay. Yeah, this is gonna be weird. I feel like I can't speak while I'm doing something. But yeah, I did the first performance on Monday. If I'm gonna be completely honest, it wasn't that good. It was alright. It was fun. You know that everyone else did their part. My mom cooked some amazing food, jollof rice. There was jerk chicken, on behalf of an auntie. Some cool Ethiopian food, I believe. My uncle Chipo, he played some stuff. I think he's from South Africa. I'm not sure. Main reason I'm not satisfied is because I feel like the translation, I think it was mainly to do with the sounds. Like I didn't like the sound quality. Like I wanted my voice to be more, like, to be married more to the sound. But I guess I wouldn't know because I wasn't able to do like a proper thorough sound check. But for my first performance, I would say I was happy with the energy I had. I definitely had enough energy to carry myself. Which is good. I think I only performed for maybe like 20 minutes or something. I did like 4 songs. And it was cool. Brought some of my friends on. Brought Marcel and Conrad, Holy Trinity / Alcatraz. We did a song, Duolingo. And I brought Benjamin. He's gonna be on the podcast soon for sure. It needs to happen. But I want to wait until we've like, I told you we were working on music a few episodes back. We performed one of those songs unreleased. He was sick as fuck. So like, as in like ill. Like it's a very sick song, but he was also like fucking ill horrendously. So I apologize to Benjamin for dragging him out. But no, it was fun, very fun. All round. And so we move. I need to get clips. Give me a sec. Oh no, he clip farming. He's literally clip farming. Oh, clips. Clips, as in clicks. Clicks, the Twitch streamer. Yeah, working on a lot of, I don't know, this week felt slow. I guess I should say what I've been doing the last 2 weeks, but the week before this week I just spent pretty much preparing for the performance. I made like a fit for the performance. I just bought a polo shirt, painted on it, made a hat, soda hat from like from like a bag of clothes I have, which I dip into every now and again when I want to make something simple. So I was just kind of wearing the Ghana flag, the colors of the Ghana flag, red, yellow, and green with a black star. If I have it, I will put a picture up if I bother to edit this. Kind of. Very fun, very fun. What was I gonna say, man? Yeah, music, been working on music, a few more collaborations in the works. I really want to get more shit done before the year. Notably before October begins, because from October I'll be working. I need to get a lot more stuff in motion. I'm helping one of my friends with their short film. I'll probably need to get on writing for another short film to do before the year end, for Q4. So I'll get on that. But I mean, you need to have the slow weeks, you know. You need to have the slow weeks to enjoy the ones that are like exhilarating, thrilling, and like fucking crazy and shit. Yeah, I didn't really make that many. I didn't really. That's actually kind of a lie. I made a nice with reverb song, like a really cool. It's kind of melancholic-ish. It was like a yearning song called "I Wish I Could." I think, yeah. I wish I could put my arms around you. Yeah, it's a hard song. Not hard, but like, I like it. People seem to fuck with it as well. I'm gonna put that on Spotify. But yeah, I don't know. I want to get back on like being in a full state, but at the same time, I understand you cannot force it. So I'm happy with where I am. I think I'm content. I'm not completely like I'm trying. As in, I'm not just letting shit pass me by. Like I'm actually doing stuff every day, but that flow state comes and goes, which is fine. This is like the worst clipping job of all time. It's not like I can't sew on this. Like I just realized how stupid this was. Wow. Also, this material is like horrendous. Wow. Anyway, I'm just gonna get started, I guess. I don't know how this is gonna work. I hope this doesn't disconnect, because this webcam has a habit of disconnecting. Okay. I hope my brother isn't in frame. Is he? Nah, barely. Okay. This is my audio here. I hope it picks up. I'm trying to think, where would it pick up best? It would pick up best here, like the mic when I'm speaking, but at the same time, the sewing machine is right behind it. So it's probably going to be horrendous. So I apologize if the audio is terrible. Yeah, it's gonna be grim. I must admit. Not the smartest decision. Only thing, I need shit to talk about, you know. Music that's come out recently. Listen to the new Fouché album. Very nice, very fun. I enjoyed it. I like the sound that it had. I'm not sure how to describe it. Like some of the songs, like the singles dropped, had a very, what I can only describe as like jukebox sound. Like they felt like old songs, like songs before my time, at least. And I like them, and I like the album as well. Very fun, very nice, very lightweight, if in the best way possible. New Charlie XCX single with Troy Sivan. Very, very nice, very fun, chill, not chill, but like cool pop dance song, I guess. New FKA Twigs is back with a new song, You Sexier. You Sexa. Very fucking, I don't know, cerebral. I fuck with it. Probably won't be in rotation. I can't lie, the only person who's probably going to be in my rotation is Fouché. I don't see the Charlie XCX or FKA Twigs song being in my rotation, but Nevertheless, it's good to listen to that shit. Carti is back on Spotify with All Red. That was an okay song. It's not fucking outstanding, but it's cool, I guess, that he's back doing shit on Spotify. Looking forward to, hopefully, I Am Music dropping properly, like actually dropping. We'll see what happens. Yeah, this is a shabby job, I can't lie. Apologies to Marcel. I'm coming to the realization that it's literally gonna make his pocket like shorter because I'm like sewing fabric to make it like less. It's like I'm patching it, which is very interesting. When I say interesting, it's like just a dumb. I didn't really think this through, but at the same time, it should be fine. That's my homeboy. That's not my client. So I don't care too much. I'm not too worried about it. Just a man's job. Yeah, apologies. This episode is definitely like one on the more than useless side. Let's see. I'm watching a lot of SpongeBob. SpongeBob is actually a timeless fucking show. I don't care what anyone says. Me and Marcel, like every time he comes over, we literally get Domino's and watch SpongeBob. And it's actually the fucking best. Like it's actually peak television. Like unironically. Like I don't care if it's a kid show. It's literally like the humor stands up. This is like shit from like the 90s, and it literally hits like a fucking bullet, and we laugh unironically. Like we're literally like, and like sometimes, obviously I live with my fucking parents, mom, and my siblings. My brother will be asleep, and we'll be like trying not to laugh, which just adds to the humor. It just makes it more funny. Because we're trying not to literally burst out laughing, because it's like so absurd. But that's what makes it so good, you know. It's just impeccable. And the fact like you can watch that with your child, with your youth, and you can still have a good time. Like that's a show I know for sure. I'll be watching with my kids because I will still enjoy it, and they will enjoy it too. You know. Watched Alien Romulus in the cinemas. I think it was last week because it was like the World Cinema Day or something. So got that on discount. It was fire. It was cool. Fire is an overstatement, actually. It wasn't that crazy, but I mean, it was fun. I liked it. Spoilers. Actually, no, not spoiler. As in, like, the practical stuff was good, basically. Because practical effects was done well, I believe, and I like the acting. That was good. I'm not like a huge Alien fan. I haven't watched any of them since I was like too young to like comprehend what was happening. I'm just aware it is a very prominent in film franchise. Very important to the history of film and just horror and all that, the genre of everything. Yeah, this is the most shabby work I've ever done. I need to go over all of this. It's just horrendous, like actually horrendous. Fucking hell. I'd genuinely be better off hand sewing this. I'm not about to hand sew this shit, so fuck off. Both sides, bro. Why? What the fuck you doing chewing it, bro? This kid, bro. Honestly. Actually. Tomorrow, what am I gonna do tomorrow? Fucking Marcel's starting uni, which means I'm gonna be like I'm gonna have way more free time. That sounds crazy. Ooh, got a football. I mean, like kicking ball recently, which has just made my legs hurt. Which I'm not too fond of. But it's like the soreness you get from doing activity, which I guess isn't so bad. But I liked it when I didn't have sore calves and hamstrings. But I do now. It's not very fun, unfortunately. But I mean, it's cool. I'm doing a lot of sprints. Supposed to be good for you. Doing a lot of, like, I'm trying to up my main thing is always upper body. I like doing like pull-ups and press-ups and shit. That's my main physical activity anyway. I just do those in the morning and the evening. Like, I think I'm up to 70 in one go. I can do 70 in one go. But that's like a stretch. I want to get to 75. Probably by the end of this week. We'll be able to. It kind of goes up and down, like the number, but like, it's like it goes up and down, but like in an overall upward trend, which is good. I think I just have to hand sew this shit. I can't lie. That's also a lot less noisy. Hang on. Oh, it's gonna be so fucking annoying. But I guess more peaceful. Shit. Really annoying. Let me think. Find a needle. Needle and thread it. Needle and thread it. Needle and thread it. Needle and thread it. Okay, that's been fun. We've been going out with Marcel on sunny days, or even non-sunny days. Just kicking ball and it's fire, you know. We try to hit the crossbar. That's usually our main objective because there are no nets here in Perth, unfortunately. So we just hit the crossbar. We have like a target at the start of the session, and if we can hit that number, that's when we go home. Because our feet are not made for football, and so our feet are always aching by the time. Like, the ball is so fucking hard because it's fresh from Sports Direct, and so we're just in pain, begging for it to hit the crossbar. And when it does, we're like elated because it's just torture at that point. Oh, I've been looking for this for ages. The needle box, the needle pack with needles for sewing, not for anything else. I don't know why I said that like it would be implied that I do anything else, because I'm the most straight edge person of all time. However, good to clear things up, you know. I guess. Shit. Okay. It also would have been very useful to sew with a dark thread, which I did not do. And I mildly apologize for it, but at the same time it won't be visible to anyone who isn't looking at it from the inside, because it's the lining of his jacket. We'll go back into Michael Jackson a bit. Friend Esme put me on is a fucking stretch, but like put me back on to like his hits and shit, or like low-key deep cuts. Yeah, fire shit. So Speed Demon, just the chew alone has just been stuck in my head, annoyingly. To my disdain, somewhat. But you can't argue, unfortunately. Yeah, these fabric scissors are so fucking dull. It's actually outrageous. Need to hop on that. I don't know, sharpen them or something, or just get new ones. Horrendous horror, just horror, pure horror. Honestly, it's just not on, is it? It's just not on, unfortunately. I'm sorry, it's just not on. We go. Mate, so basically what I'm trying to say is essentially, try the grimace shake. I don't know if I talked about that last time. I don't know if I should have. I don't know if I should have said it right now even. But I did try it, and it was not good. Can't say it was much of a surprise, but now I know. It was like, the first sip was alright, it was bearable. That's just way too sweet, which is, you know, predictable for a child's drink or a drink marketed to children. But I did not anticipate how much sugar was going to be there, and I got large as well. I was feeling myself that day. Bought a large Grimace shake for the memes, and it was far too much. So we put most of that drink into making content, which got no more than maybe a few hundred views. So it's not worth it at all. Not worth the money. Not worth the lengths I went to in the video with the Grimace shake. And I don't think I'm going to even allude to where you might find that content. When I say that again, I'm not referring to any other website other than Instagram or TikTok, but I just felt too strange when I said that. Yeah, we chilling. Okay, this is really strange. Now I feel even like weirder, cause like when I was speaking like yapping the first episode of Japanese, I don't know, that was very like aspirational. That was like my plans, but like every other episode, I feel like I've been more in a flow state, in the zone. Now I'm just kind of, it's like downtime. It's like down. I'm in a down week. Stocks are down. But I mean, like I said, I'm pretty content. I need to, I need to fall back in love with fashion. When I say that, I just mean I need to get back on my like fashion education, like doing deep dives and shit into education. Also, just once again, technical work. I haven't sewn a piece other than like a simple one piece hat, as in like one pattern piece hat, in a long time. I need to get back on that. Just like getting better at like pattern making and shit. Also, learn Clo 3D, I think, in the next year. So I'm ahead of the gun, so I can jump the gun, get a head start for uni. So we'll be using that, I believe, in university. That'd be good. Also, it's just a good resource to use instead of wasting fabric. Just do it, or like mock it on Clo 3D. I also be consuming a lot less useful fashion content. I feel like a lot of it has just been on fucking reels, which is not that great. Some of it is actual education. Well, people like Trap Before You Rap. He's fucking cold, very vital person on Instagram. Sammy as well. He's cold. Marc Boutier. But I still want to get back on like Bliss Foster and shit like that. And Fashion Lover 4, but he doesn't really post often. But yeah, I need to get back on that, just like observing and inhaling content, but also just my research as well. I need to get back on that. But I'm kind of in my chilling and making shit based off just like, for one, more on the music side of things, and also like, I don't know, what the fuck am I saying? Like the art I'm producing is less, I don't want to say less thought behind it, but it's like, no, the fashion stuff is a different endeavor entirely, for the most part at least. I'm trying to keep it on the ball. I just don't want to lose touch with the fashion. I got a role in the musical. I said I was going to auditioned last Saturday and got like a week and Saturday ago. And we just got the response this last Friday. I got the role of the wolf / narrator. So I'll be playing. There's going to be 3 narrators. I'm not sure if I should say this. And I'm going to play one of them, as well as the wolf. Ooh, I'll be eating people for sure. Ooh, such a baddie. I don't remember the last time I played a good person. I mean, actually, I do. It was Annie. But I guess that is besides the point. This is art. You have to put the art above yourself. You know. Actually, well, that's a dangerous thing to say. But yep, playing the wolf. That's gonna be fun. I believe I have a song. That'll be cool. And the cast very talented. I'm curious to find out who else is in it, because like I know who else is in it, but I don't know who else has what role. Who has what role? So excited to see how that pans out. It's gonna be far more drawn out than Legally Blonde. Legally Blonde was like actually an outlier of a course because that's like intensive 2 weeks, but this is like once on a Saturday, every Saturday for like 4 months in February. So that'll be fun, very fun. Hopefully, looking forward to that. I'm trying to find where I can do my next performance. I'm not sure what that's gonna be, but I want to do it. I want to get like a rhythm of performing more often. Also working on my next release as a capo. I need to get back on that. I'm working on a lot of stuff that's like not gonna release until next year, but I also need to bear in mind that like motherfuckers like need to listen to. I also need to keep my momentum on social media because no one cares if you're doing shit behind the scenes if you have nothing to show for it. So that's really important that I can. Also, yeah, I need to. Like I said, I was gonna have like a backlog of content so that when New Year hits, I can like really apply pressure. But I haven't really made a start on that, so I should. Fucking hell, this is actually grim. I really need to get started really with the content side of things, which is annoying. I hate that. Like that's so necessary. That is not necessary, but it feels necessary as a creative to be seen online or just in general. That you need to like really be more of a marketing person than a creator. But I guess it's fascinating to learn about all those sides of the industry, especially as an independent creative, and potentially down the line how it compares to being potentially part of a team or led by a team. But we shall see. Yeah, I'm thinking these episodes are probably gonna shrink in size. The 1 hour mark from the first episode is probably unrealistic bar to set myself. I think 30 to 45 minutes is more on the manageable to sensible length. Yeah. Yeah, we have fun. We have fun. I'm trying to think. I've been cooking a lot more, which is good. I feel like my diet was at its worst in like school, which makes sense because I didn't have the time. Like the moment when you come back from school, you do not have the energy to like be fucking at the stove cooking shit, which also makes me like, wow, like parents and shit, they really be. That's crazy. Like you came back from like an 8 hour shift working, and now you're cooking. I guess you appreciate it with hindsight. Obviously, but like it's just observation. But yeah, I've been cooking more often now. My diet is low-key ass, but like it's better that I'm making it myself now than me just like pinching in the oven. My diet is very protein heavy, which I would prefer over just a bunch of processed shit. Like I'm just basically putting fish. I'm like frying fish, adding like it's just protein and carbs basically. I should be having more vegetables, which I know for sure. And it's kind of annoying, like, cause like I don't know, it's just fucking like annoying to add veg to something. And I don't really fuck with like how it's so simple, like just washing vegetables. But like that, just having to wash vegetables, that simple step is like so annoying to me and tedious for some reason, in my brain at least. Even though it realistically takes like 1 minute max. It shouldn't even that simple step is what feels like it's stopping me from adding vegetables and most of that shit. So I'll usually just use frozen, which is fine as well. Like that's better than nothing. Some veg is better than no veg. Hopefully. Surely, I'm sure some scientists will be able to fucking debunk that shit and tell me, no, actually, some veg is actually worse than no veg. But it was cool. I'm having fun. Just, I'll be blasting shit in the kitchen. No one's in the house. Everyone's at work or at school. And I'm just chilling with my tunes. Probably listening to what I made the day before. And I'm just like frying fish and fucking noodles and chips and shit like that, It's fire. I'm a very seasoning heavy person. Usually what my entire like cooking consists of me just like I like either put oil or like mayonnaise in the pan to start off. I know that sounds crazy, but like mayonnaise is basically just oil and eggs when you think about it. Like when I looked at the ingredients for mayonnaise, I was like, oh, it's basically just oil. Like oil is one of the first things, so don't be too put off by that. It's also a great like I don't know utensil for cooking. I don't know if this is like a crazy thing or like a really simple like as in like people like very obvious to people or not, but usually I just be putting like I'll use like mayonnaise, sriracha, and barbecue sauce as my main three, like to make a sauce out of those things. So I think I keep on making pretty much the same flavor profile or like base profile every time, and then with my seasoning I'll use like Cajun, garlic and herb, barbecue seasoning. I don't really be adding hot shit that often either. Probably should do that more often. It kind of depends. If there's like Nando's sauce in the fridge, I'll add that. But I should be adding more chilies, I reckon. Not chilies. Well, I guess maybe chili flakes, but just I should probably add more heat. In terms of like peppers and shit to my cooking. Just to add it more spice, but it's fun ish. I just it'd be a lot. I haven't really advanced since beginning to cook more recently because I'm just doing the same thing where my cooking consists of just sauces and then like protein, which is usually either fish or some fucking vegetarian alternative, which is like the Linda McCartney ones or the fucking Aldi vegan Johns. I don't know why I said Johns. That was so strange. But yeah, that's cool. Very fun. Why am I saying this soft? Year. And then either before or after, I'll just add like the carbs. It'll be like noodles or chips. And my main thing is that they have to be crunchy. There has to be crunch, and that either comes from the sauce or the carb. And so I'll either like, I don't really like my shit to be like wet. Like it can be a bit wet, but it can't be too wet type shit. I feel like that's, I don't know. I feel like you can probably understand what I mean by that. But like my sauces quotation marks, with like the protein. So it'll be like my fish and all the fucking shit around it. I like obviously let it simmer, but like I'll put it on every now and again. I'll turn it up to like blast, just to reduce it basically, so it's like thicker. Cause I don't like a thin sauce. That's grim. That's grim. I'm not trying to make soup here to have with my chips. I want like a thick shit. And then either before or after I'll have the solids, the carbs. I make sure that's crunchy. Sometimes I'll mix it in, which is like counterintuitive but like it still retains some of the crunch, which is fire, and it has a flavor as well, which that's like best of both worlds, you know. But I don't like how sometimes, for one, I don't really care about presentation because always looks like an abomination. It's like it just tastes good, but it's an abomination. And at the same time, I feel like it just becomes like an amalgamation almost every time because I just end up putting everything together in the frying pan. Like I'll just put the chips in the frying pan with the sauce, and so it just becomes like this conglomerate of flavor, which isn't too bad. But you know, I should probably start thinking about presentation at some point, but that will not be today. Maybe tomorrow. And I should probably start learning. Doing some recipes and shit. You know, I'm fucking around. We have fun. I like making like pancakes. Very simple. I can make those like, yeah, you know, that's a recipe I can follow. Pretty simple stuff. BBC Good Food, American fluffy pancakes. Takes like 25 minutes. That's good stuff. I'm really waffling down, you know, no pun intended, even though I was talking about pancakes. Boom, 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 boom. Oh, I watched the Scott Pilgrim, like, TV show, the animated one. I think it came out 2 years ago, maybe, or maybe a year ago, I'm not sure. But it was good. It's good shit. It didn't go the way I thought it was gonna go, initially. I only recently watched the film for the first time, which is crazy. I love Edgar Wright stuff I have not actually seen. Like, I'm very aware of him as a prominent director. I watched Baby Driver, like, probably 2 years ago now, but I haven't actually seen that much of his stuff other than I've seen Scott Pilgrim, Baby Driver, and I've seen like 95% of Hot Fuzz. I was like watching Hot Fuzz like last week, like because I made food and I wanted something to watch, and I don't know why I put on a movie. I usually don't put on a movie. I usually put on like a YouTube video. But the YouTube videos were ass. I put that on. And it was cool. It was sick. But I don't know why I had to go, but I had to go. I think there was a meeting or something, and so I had to leave it at like with 10 minutes to spare, and it was so agonizing. It was terrible. Not terrible, but you know, worse things have happened. But it wasn't really a cliffhanger. I think it was like right after. It was in the midst of the final climactic thing. It was like I can see where it was going. You know. There could have been a plot twist. Who knows? Also, what I liked about Alien Romulus, to backtrack, is that like I'm not sure if I liked it, but I thought a good observation I made was like they really took that once it ends and the film thing like to an extreme. Like pretty much the second the story resolves, like it's like there's 1 minute of like of film and then it just cuts to credits. It's crazy. So there's really no waffling, you know, which is good, I guess. In meme culture, I am despising the talk to a clips. I'm not gonna pretend like I don't laugh at them, but it's more of like an uncomfortable smile. Also, like in like pure amazement and bewilderment at the fact that there's an entire career and damn near franchise being built off of this singular interview. Talk to you know, and you know the brain rot is strong with this one. I wonder how long it'll keep going, but we'll see, I guess. Loving the Mbappe memes. Sometimes in life I'm too competitive. I want to change that. And the footballers reading out their names. Gambit says strong. Ooh, my favorite. I think my new favorite meme format is the Sonic. Sonic will be like, I think it's like from, I don't know what console, but it's like low res Sonic, like fake 3D Sonic, and he like say a line and then do like an AI fucking like cover of a song like shimmy yeah shimmy yeah drink swalla la la type shit, and it's fire, really funny. That's cool. Crazy. Yeah, man. That'll be a horrific way to end the podcast. Yeah. Progress with this pocket. I think it was a smart decision to switch to hand stitching. Not on my part in terms of sanity. It's not very fun to hand stitch anything usually, but you know it's good to fine motor skills or something, hand-eye coordination and shit. So here we are. Lovely jubbly. Yeah, I have a few segments I want to implement, but I think, I'm not sure, I don't know, whether I wait for, I had one of my homies, Lukasa Sukasa, has offered to edit, so we'll see, maybe I can implement them next time, or like, wait for me to get the camera back. Ooh, short films that are near completion. Blood Money. We filmed that like in October. August. What the fuck? My brain is dying. And that's pretty much done. Complete the edit like yesterday. So we're good for that. That'll be premiering at the film festival in October. West Lothian Film Festival. So we'll be pulling up to that. Exciting stuff. The soundtrack, I'll probably release that somewhere. I'm not sure where, to be honest. I don't know whether I want to put it on Spotify. I don't know what version either, because there's like I don't know whether it should be like the clear, like there's like vocals in certain songs that like I made like a version for the film where it's like less discernible, because obviously there's dialogue over it, but I don't know whether I would release that or just the clear, like more songy versions of it. But some of them have like no lyrics, I don't know. It's weird. Maybe I'll just keep it to myself. Shut the fuck up. We shall see. I guess. Need to get back on writing, I think. Like, scripts and shit. I haven't done that in a while. There's no rush, I mean. Just, to not become rusty. But I mean, at the same time, my friends are, like, starting to go to film school and shit, so they'll be doing they'll be getting sharp with that, so hopefully I won't need to. I'm not saying I won't need to, but, like, they are more than pulling their weight and literally going to get a degree in it. So I will be fine, I think. They'll be fine, I think, type shit. So So when we're working on shit, like they have like more knowledge to share. And CV, I want to continue to work on my infrastructure for that. More networking. Go to a few events and see what happens. Fuck around, you know. Just fuck around, mate. Just fuck around. You know how it goes. I'm gonna try to drop a song this month. We'll see what happens though. Might not happen. I made like a demo this week that sounds like it could be a Halloween song. I don't like the idea of doing it as a gimmick completely, but I don't know. I made like a Halloween EP last year, sorry, and it was cool. It was like my best music. I think that was a very important EP for me as a producer slash musician, but I don't know how I feel, but we're really leaning into it. But I might do really lean into it with like a satirical thing. So we'll see how that goes. What I do for Halloween. I think Halloween is a good holiday to lean into things for sure. Shimmy, yeah, shimmy, yeah, shimmy. Sorry. Yes. Let me think. Femi Guerrero, listen to his latest album. I fuck with it. I mess with it. I like. It's not crazy. But I like how he's continuing to. I like the song. I think it's Nkita, which is actually Nux, a Nux song. He's a feature on that. But also, that Vogue song is really interesting. It's like it grew on me, kind of. Like I don't know. I don't think I will. I don't listen to it. It's not my playlist, but I listen to it like on by choice when I choose to listen to Femi Guerrero type shit. But it's cool. It's like it's just very interesting. He's good. I like him a lot. Femi Guerrero. And there we got this. To say it's done is a fucking is generous, but this pocket is really something. Oh yeah, Kendrick. He dropped a few songs, not a song, at the Super Bowl. Crazy. I do not feel equipped to comment on the beef, but plenty of content, very entertaining to consume the content on everything. Okay. Hopefully that doesn't fucking fall apart next time he puts his hand in his pocket. No hole. That's good to know. Yeah. Whoop whoop. Hopefully he doesn't punch too hard. Well, I'm gonna wrap up there. Do the other bucket off camera. We have fun, don't we? Gonna come more prepared. Well, I say that. The odds of that happening are slim. We'll see. Try to do some more preparation next time. Please have a fun time. Follow your dreams. Stay safe. Love you all. Thank you for listening. Good. Bye. Stay up and